Hey, peace, peace. Hope everybody's good, man. Hey, listen, don't judge me. I'm conditioning my hair. That's why I got the shower cap on, all right? Don't judge me, all right? I've been trying to find somewhere to get my hair braided or get my hairs, to get the dreadlocks started. Get the starter locks. Man, I didn't know the starter locks are so expensive, man. Maintaining locks is expensive, man. Man. I got groceries. I didn't want to make no video today. It is a Sunday. Hey, I just want to say, hey, listen. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing well. I wasn't really motivated to make no videos today. I didn't want to talk about anything really. Those that know me, I want you to know that I'm okay. I'm well. I'm doing okay. All right. I just don't want to talk to a lot of people. I just want to be to myself. And I'm being real. I just want to be to myself. I'm chilling. But I'm okay and I'm well. I'm good in the body, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? When I was going through my fast and everything, that was part of my spiritual journey, I think. I lost a lot of weight, as you guys can see, right? And a lot of people probably thought that I was going through something mentally, but nah, I was really going through a spiritual journey. Like literally, when I was, I'll be honest with y'all, when I was, sometimes when I was in my room, I was literally seeing, I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy, but I was seeing like things that wasn't physically there. So it was like a spiritual thing. So it's kind of like my body was weak. My mind was still there, but my body was weak. Right? But I was seeing things that wasn't physically there. It's kind of hard for me to explain it, man. You just got to go through it yourself, right? But that's an extreme fast. I don't think a lot of people should do it. You lose weight really, really quick, unless you're trying to lose weight really fast. I put weight back on. That's what I wanted to do. But that was my thing. 25 days of not eating no food. That's the most I've ever gone. 25 days. But people that know me, I want you to know that I'm okay. I'm good. I'm chilling. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to talk to anybody. That's the truth. But what I wanted to talk about was the dating thing. All right? I've seen a few videos where like it says that how is it that men know their worth now and the dating scene is so messed up and da da da. I don't know. Hey, sorry, my curtain got in the way. I don't know. I don't know too much about it. It's I was married for a long period of time before I got divorced, so I wasn't really into the dating thing. Yeah, because I was dating in my 20s, and by the time I was like 30, I got married, and then I was married for a while. So now I'm old. Now I'm like in my 40s, so I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you. Only young people know about the dating stuff. And I say, young people, get to know people. Focus on what you're going to do with your life. Focus on your career, whether it's going to school, whatever, things like that. But get to know people. But I would say to keep your sanity and to keep your integrity and to keep your I would say your spiritual balance, don't sleep around so much. All right? I know it's easier said than done, but realistically, don't give up your energy so much. All right? Get to know people, conversate. But I would say less engaging in intimate relationships unless you know you want to be serious with that person. right? Because I realize, and I'm hearing it from the testimony of some people, that over time it's caused problems. You engage with this person, you engage with that person, and you have so much. For the old school people, they know it as soul ties, right? You have a spiritual connection to this person because you slept with this person. You have a spiritual connection with this person because you have a spiritual connection. And then there's the physical aspect of it. If you're having unprotected stuff, you're sharing DNA. Now, if it's protected, the physical aspect of it is not there, but the spiritual aspect is there. But you have the physical and the spiritual. So you're sharing DNA with that person. All right? Forever. Forever. That person has your DNA, you have their DNA. Forever. All right? Hey, those of y'all that want to get cut, I would say do 25 push-ups a day and do crunches. All right? I might do a tutorial on like how to do crunches and stuff. The dating stuff, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. The dating stuff to me is somewhat hypocritical. All right? In the 90s, there's a movie that came out called Waiting to Exhale. It came out in 1995. All right? And it was killing men, especially black men. I hate those type of movies, like The Color Purple and all that. killing black men. All right? Any of the movies where black men look crazy, I didn't like it. All right? And this was during the 90s. So you can imagine what it's been like since then. All right? Guys are always wrong. Guys are always seen as the buffoon. You see sitcoms, guys are always the knucklehead of the family. Right? Mom is always the one that's keeping everything together, but the dad is always a knucklehead. All the sitcoms. Think about it. All right? So in the 90s, guys were catching a lot of hell, to me. Right? So this is a song. This is a song. This is no knock on them. This is a song by SWV. It's called You're the One. I'm going to read the lyrics. All right? And this is a time when women didn't like cheating, and they wanted a man to be honest and genuine. They didn't want no players. Right? They wanted... Matter of fact, what was the name of that movie? I think it was... what was it? I can't remember the name of that movie. But there was so many movies. All right, so I'm going to read the lyrics. You're the one for me. You can call on me. Is all I want us to be. You're the one for me. All right? I believe that's the chorus. I know that you're somebody else's guy. She says, I know you're somebody else's guy. And this is just one song. In the 90s, there were several songs where women were promoting cheating. Right? I don't like hypocrisy, but women said they wanted a man that was genuine and true to them. I don't like hypocrisy. But in the 90s, women were saying one thing and then saying another thing at the same time. Right? So you can blame the music, the sitcoms, the TV shows about the dating scene now. You can blame social media, to be honest. Can we be honest with ourselves? Blame social media. Some people trying to keep up with the Joneses. Some people have walked away from people that they feel they would be happy with now because they was trying to keep up with the Joneses. All right, let me continue. I know you're somebody else's guy, but these feelings that I have for you, I can't deny. She doesn't treat you the way you want her to. So come on, stop running. I want to get with you. What your girl don't know won't hurt her. Anything to make this love go further. All right? And then the chorus goes again, you're the one for me. I don't have to go in depth with that. All right? Blame social media. Blame the TV shows. We grew up in the 90s looking at. Definitely blame social media. I would say I was looking at what do you call it? Family Guy. They were showing Jesus trying to date. Jesus can't date. Jesus is too spiritual. He doesn't have time to be dating. Right? And Jesus can't be vulnerable. He has to be on guard. It's spiritual warfare out here. All right? You gotta dot all your I's and cross all your T's. All right? You gotta make sure you're on point, because there's demons lurking around and all that type of stuff. All right? Low vibrational spirits. Jesus don't got time to date. And some people are super spiritual. They don't have time to date either. But I would say, if you have bad relationships, self-healing is very, very important. All right? And not just saying it. Healing is going to counseling, self-reflection, I want to say forgive people, but be careful with that forgive word, because you give too much of yourself and people will just hurt you again. All right? But healing is a real thing. You have to heal. It's like this. When we were younger, all right, and we can be realistic. When we were younger, I would probably consider myself a nice guy. They say nice guys finish last. In the end, they say the last should be first and the first should be last. So I'm cool with being a nice guy, all right? Because I don't want a toxic woman. I don't want a low vibrational woman, right? So I'm willing to wait, you know what I'm saying, on a good, decent woman. No disrespect. And I know there's good, decent women out there, but you just gotta be careful these days. Cause I know some girls that are good girls, and they mixed up in all type of stuff, and they're good girls. All right. So when we were younger, the good girls were chasing the bad boys or the bad guys. All right. Because they said some guy, you know, the nice guy, the good guy, he's boring, he's not exciting. All right. This guy, he's getting into trouble, he's doing stuff, and right. So the good girl now, the girl that you once admired, you're like, man, she's pretty, she's nice, right? But she's looking for that excitement, right? She wants to be excited, right? An adrenaline rush, right? And then some, I'm gonna be honest, some of them just want to use people too. So you have to be careful of that, guys. Some girls just want to use you. Alright? Dang, I want to make sure I don't miss my point. Alright, so the good girls are chasing the exciting guys. The exciting guys break their hearts. And over time, they get tired of chasing or being with the exciting guys. All right? Now, they're going back into the dating market. Right? Still very attractive, still very appealing, still can come across as being nice. Now, they are doing the same thing that was done to them. They're being toxic, they're cheating, they're hurting good guys. So they've become what they didn't like, they've become. They're players, they're all of that. They got 10 guys. I've heard this one girl say she got a roster. So girls have rosters. So when they're single, they're deciding who they want to be with. And then keep in mind, during this time, based on the age that we're in now, the timeline, women are promiscuous in the sense where they're engaging in intimate relationships with other women at the same time. those being other feminine women or sometimes being masculine women. All right? This is real, folks. These things are real. All right? So the dating market is very, very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. If I could go back in the time machine, I would have, I've never lied to you, I would have kept to myself a long time ago. Because people are crazy. People are crazy, man. People are doing so much stuff. And then they blame it on, I'm going to be real, they blame it on drugs. They blame it on alcohol. You have a one-night stand. You got children that you regret. Outside of marriage. Outside of marriage. Within a marriage, it's fine. But outside of marriage, you have children that you regret. Find people that you're into. Find people that like to do stuff that you like to do. If you don't have nothing that you like to do, then you're a boring person. You can't call somebody boring if you don't have nothing that you like to do. What do you do for fun? Oh, I binge watch Netflix. What do you do? I don't know. I like to travel. I like to go to different places around the world. I like to go check out different places. I like to see different beaches. I collect crystals, rocks. I don't know. I like to go horseback riding. I like to go snorkeling. Something. Skydive. I like to skydive. You people that are into your adrenaline rush stuff. I swim with sharks. I go deep. What is it? I go ocean fishing. You looking for an adrenaline rush? Fishing is kind of dangerous, man. I was seeing some people were like fishing like tuna. I didn't know tuna got that big. And then I was seeing swordfish. Swordfish can kill you. Did you know that? Man, fishing can be very, very dangerous. And then sometimes you might pull a shark. You be careful, man. Fishing is very, very dangerous. Find people that are into things that you like to do. You like to read books? Hang out at the bookstore. You find somebody that you like. I don't know. You like to shop? Go to the mall. I don't know, man. But I'm gonna be real. Kind of like how Jesus is. I'm gonna keep to myself. So this is spiritual warfare, and as much as I like the ladies and they look very, very attractive, I gotta keep to myself, man. Because I don't know what some people are into and what they got going on and what agendas they're a part of. And then some women, and I'm not gonna say some women, but some people are part of cults. They're an Eastern Star. They're a part of fraternity, and I gotta distance myself from that stuff, man. Cause low key, those things are cults. You have to be very, very careful. All right. And that's no disrespect. If you're into that and you're an honest, genuine person, salute to you. But we know that a lot of this stuff leads back to occult stuff. And I told you where the occult leads back to, right? And I told y'all, and I hate repeating myself, but there's no half-stepping when it comes to a certain lifestyle, right? I gotta say it again, because the universal creator, let's say the Heavenly Father, does not like, say, the new age thinking of, say, the promotion of homosexuality, because we know in the Bible it was wrong. So if you're down with certain things, you'll be a part of that. You'll engage in that. Matter of fact, they said that some celebrities engage in rituals where they have to engage in full-out same-sex intimate situations, right? Just to be a part of this club, George Carlin, George Carlin? George Carlin, the comedian, used to talk about it all the time. He said, a lot of y'all not in the club. What are you willing to do to be part of the club? What are you willing to do to become rich and famous? What are you willing to do to compromise your integrity, your spiritual essence, your aura? And especially when you're young, they try to get you when you're young and vulnerable, right? To ruin your life. And once they got something over you, they're going to hold that over your head. Once they got something over you, they're going to hold that over your head. So I'll say, especially to young people at this time, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. I'm older now, so I'm good. I've been through a lot of BS. I wish I had a time machine. I would change my whole life. I'm going to be real. Y'all probably would never, y'all would never hear, y'all would never see me. I have to be honest, I don't like to lie. But if I had a time machine, you would have never seen me or never heard of me. It's the truth. I go back in time and disappear. I can't lie to y'all. I told you it's not part of my vibration. But if I went back in time, I would change my whole timeline. You would have never heard of me. Right? But we make mistakes. Young people, don't make mistakes, right? I would say if you're gonna date, or you're gonna go out and have a good time, don't drink so much alcohol so that way it doesn't compromise your clarity. All right? I told you what alcohol is. They say it's spirits. They call it spirits, right? And you're opening yourself up, and now you're in another dimension. Let's just say you had a spiritual protection aura around you. Now that aura is gone. It's not there. Any type of spirits now can engage you. And then you're in a club where it's dark. Vision is very, very, what you see physically is happening spiritually. It's very dark in there. You can barely see the people, and they're around you. People are touching you. Think about it. All right? Just do the things that you like, and then you will find the right people around you. You'll draw the right people to your energy. All right, I ain't want to talk too long. Y'all be good, man. Peace is the kid, man.